you parents, family, friends, faculty, and especially the class of 2017. And it is my privilege to serve as the principal at Urbana High School. And I need to say that never before have I seen navy and silver look as beautiful as it does tonight. On behalf of our graduating seniors, all of our students, our faculty and staff, I welcome everyone here to our 19th graduation ceremony. At this time, I ask all to stand as you are able for the national anthem, which will be sung by seniors Julia Bratburd, Lexi McKenzie, Alyssa Shermer, and Delia Site. Superintendent of Frederick County Public Schools, Mr. Brad Young, the President of the Board of Education, Ms. Colleen Cusimano and Dr. April Miller, members of the Board of Education, Ms. Tracy Lucas, the Executive Director of School Administration and Leadership, Ms. Kathleen Chappelle, the Instructional Director of Frederick County High Schools, Mr. Jack Newkirk, Assistant Principal, Frederick County Career and Technology Center, Ms. Ann Beachley and Ms. Stephanie Weigelt, our senior class advisors, Ms. Samantha Eliason, the president of our junior class, Mr. Marcus Allen, Ms. Cindy Braslow, and Mr. Jack Squar, our assistant principals. And in the audience this evening, Ms. Sharon West, the principal at Kemptown Elementary School, Ms. Tracy Hilliard, the principal at Centerville Elementary School, Mr. Peter Didone, the principal at Urbana Middle School, Ms. Carol Ann Britton, pupil personnel worker for the Urbana Feeder family. From Frederick Community College, Mr. Andrew McLean, dual enrollment specialist, and Mrs. Elizabeth Duffy, director of dual enrollment and open campus. From the PTSA, Ms. Heidi Rosenkrantz, and two former but very beloved administrators from Urbana High School, Ms. Helen Galahart and Mr. Michael Chavez. At this time, it is a pleasure to invite Ms. Colleen Cusimano to offer greetings on behalf of the Frederick County Board of Education.
Good evening, class of 2017. I bring you greetings and congratulations from the Frederick County Board of Education. I join you today sharing the pride and happiness of you, your families, your community, and your county. It is thrilling to come here today to look around the room and see your parents and families, your friends, your teachers, and school leaders, all celebrating you. We're all celebrating your journey from your youngest days through elementary school, your adolescent years through middle and high school, to the finish line today. The completion of your high school education and the beginning of your young adulthood and the next chapters of your life. We're here celebrating because you are awesome. We're here today to tell you that we have enjoyed cheering you on through all these years, through all of your challenges and accomplishments, and we will continue cheering for you after you leave here today. We will continue cheering for you forever, as you are forever one of us, a Hawk. And this is a big milestone, a really meaningful day in your life. It's not really the finish line. You are actually a long, long way from your finish line. You are completing this chapter, and all of the next ones are waiting to be written. Beginning tomorrow, you have to start writing the next chapters of your life. You should collect a lot of material to make them really interesting chapters. You are great. Work to be even greater. You are educated. Today, the state of Maryland has signed off and made you official. Work to keep learning. Learn as much as you can, as many places as you can, and aim to never stop receiving the lessons that are provided to you. They won't all come to you in a classroom, so you may have to pay attention in unexpected places. You are smart. Keep thinking about ways to improve yourself, ways to improve your community, your country, and your world. You have come a long way. 13 years of education is a big part of your young life. Keep getting up and going. Keep trying new things, seeing new places, gathering that material for your chapters. Your chapters, your story is really a very small piece of a much bigger one. This world, this time in history, is your time. Today marks the day that you begin to recognize your path through a much bigger story. You, your classmates, and everyone in your generation will be making decisions, using your voice, contributing your work, your thoughts, and your dreams to this much larger story. To your families, your teachers, and community, we can say thanks for making this class, the class of 2017, so awesome. To you, the graduates, go forward today and write history.
Thank you, Ms. Cusimano. I can feel the history being written, and I know that our class will lead us into a bright future. Frederick County Public Schools is led by a wise and thoughtful and insightful leader in Dr. Teresa Albin. Dr. Albin was recently honored by the Maryland Association of School Superintendents as the Superintendent of the Year. I know her as a vigilant leader, and in that way, she's very much like a hawk. It's an honor to present the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Teresa Albin.
Hawks, class of 2017, it is indeed an honor to join your families, friends, teachers, staff, and administrators who are here to celebrate you today. You have reached an important milestone, and we all congratulate you on this accomplishment. It has taken many years to earn the right to cross this stage today. I am sure there are many parents wondering how those years passed so quickly, and teachers remembering those timid freshmen who grew into the fine young adults we see here this evening. Memories fill our hearts and our minds today, and I asked several of our graduates to share some of their memories and indicate what they will miss the most about Urbana High School. From Shane Skipper, the thing I will miss the most at Urbana is the tight-knit community present in every aspect of the school. From Aisha Jamaluddin, I'm definitely going to miss the amazing, diverse group of friends I made at Urbana. I will also miss the welcoming and responsive community. From Lois Mensa, I am going to miss my team because they were the first people to help me achieve what I wanted to achieve and never doubted me once. And from Zion Kidd, the good mornings from the staff. It's like that restaurant Cheers where everybody knows your name. I hope that every graduate today will cherish your memories and carry them with you as you embark on a new beginning. Whether it is a new job, college, or military service, you are ready. You are ready because of the support you have received from everyone who is here to celebrate with you this evening. You are ready because of your own commitment to achieving this goal. And you are ready because of the confidence you have gained from your high school experience. Here's what some of your classmates say has given them the confidence and prepared them for their next adventure. From Cameron Barnes, one thing that has prepared me for the next chapter of my life is the many things I have learned from my parents. Also, the friends and teachers I have helped me mature, and I wouldn't be who I am without any of these people. From Logan Arneson, my high school wrestling career has given me the dedication and drive to be successful at even the hardest task. Before choosing to wrestle in college, that was a tough decision, especially knowing that being a student athlete in college is difficult. But I know I can accomplish my goals if I try hard enough. From Kiera Liu, I have to say my experiences in the dance program and the theater department as well. I found my true passion being a part of this program, and it is what has influenced my decision of what to do and where I want to go as I enter this new chapter of my life. From Aisha Jamaluddin, I feel that the academically rigorous classes at Urbana have prepared me well for college. I've learned to keep challenging myself and work hard in order to achieve goals. From Nanar Kirkunian, being in the IB program, I've definitely learned to not only rely on what my teachers provide me, but to also take responsibility for myself and learn to teach myself things that I don't fully understand without blaming others or giving up. And from Emma Shirey, the leadership abilities that I have gained and learned from wonderful mentors and advisors. The opportunities given by FCPS to really have a voice in the community are so important to me, and I will use what I learned here in college and beyond. FCPS Urbana students have been taught the skills to really change the world. Looking back, looking forward, a day to share happy memories, to celebrate your accomplishments, and to embrace the future. Congratulations, Hawks. March confidently forward and make us proud.
Thank you, Dr. Elgar. It is my pleasure to introduce tonight's first student speaker, Victoria Gill. An honor roll student, Victoria was the Frederick County winner of the Young Authors Contest. At Urbana, she has been a member of our orchestra and of our English, Spanish, and National Honor Societies, in addition to working on and off the stage in the drama department. Victoria will continue her studies at Washington College, majoring in English and physics, and minoring in theater. Please welcome Victoria.
God, my feet hurt. Good evening, everyone, especially to you graduates. Now, there are probably quite a few of you right now who are either, one, thinking about how your chances of tripping will be very high when you step up here, or two, wishing that you could just leave now. Don't worry, I'll try to make this worth your while. Ever since my oldest brother graduated in 2013, I was fascinated by these speeches. For most of you, this is the last class that has ever heard the final announcement from lead anchor Joe DiMartini, with him preaching about following your passions regardless of the payroll. And last year came Andrew Newitt, who urged us to forgive our enemies and start this new chapter of our lives with a fresh blank page. It's sad to say that those words will be forgotten, along with the bright individuals who said them. However, they left a mark of their wisdom with those speeches. Before getting into what wisdom this 17-year-old had shared with her peers, I ask, what are we leaving behind? As we look to the future, let us recollect our first day here and who've changed our first year here. First day blues had us teared up for the end of summer, fearful for what we thought was the end of our youth and entrance into adulthood. As bombs and butterflies imploded in our guts, regardless of them coming from excitement or fear, our footsteps approached the front doors. You were a minnow in Urbana Shark Tank. The holes looked bigger back then, but nobody seemed to crash into them. But through it all, you did learn that fish are friends, not food. And you made it here today. You made it through 4 years of expectations that reached higher than the clouds. You steadied your stance through personal adversity and strutted into the direction of today. It was hard. And if no one else has praised you recently, I am so proud of you. So, my wisdom comes to this. For myself in the F wing, the Performing Arts wing, these past 4 years has implanted a motto in my head as I see each and every one of you. Take the stage and leave a legacy. For me, my stage was underneath those spotlights, letting the orchestra release a final chord, entering a final number for the last time. The audience wanted more of our passion to give unto them. Well, everyone wants more. That holds true for wherever you find your stage, your own legacy. It could be on our legacy field with the triumphant squeal of a final whistle, or successfully scoring enough points for the academic team, placing your wits to the test in the classroom, or memorable projects for some of you in CTC or workshop classes. Our entering time here at Urbana had us contemplating where we could leave our legacy under all of us being united by standards, because this all felt that it was actually going to mean something. And yes, it did. But those trophies and pictures and titles captured on the wall will fade. Instead, your legacy lies in the echoing memories of those individuals you have shared these 4 years with. The ones you have laughed with, cried with, fought against, fought for, achieved and failed with. Your legacy lies in their hearts and minds. You shared countless joys and sorrows with the appeared-to-be frightening sharks, as well as your fellow minnows. They watched that hesitant freshman become the individual sitting in your chair right now. Maya Angelou made the point that, quote, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel, end quote. And in times of doubt, Remember those who have left their legacies to you, who you remember in both positive and negative regards. Those who have inspired you to keep going. Parents, students, teachers, coaches, even total strangers, the possibilities go on. You are stronger now after having crossed paths with them. They've helped you thrive through their own mistakes, just as those below us are learning from ours. Remember that this high school is a blip of what's in store, fleeting with the blink of an eye. Life has so much more out there than just another 4 years of noses stuck to books and keeping up the image that you've had here. Instead, stick your eyes and ears and love and mind and bellies into the world around you. You're in a position, when you leave here today, to let the world in fully and unapologetically and give out as much as you want to offer to it. These 4 years could have been the best of your life so far, or it could have been the absolute worst. For myself, these last 2 years have taught me that more good is to come. But know that you don't need to have left your legacy here on this blip when you have a lifetime ahead of you and an abundance of possibilities to be doing great things. I wish you the best blessings and all the strength in the world to push your inhibitions aside in order to be the best that you want yourself to be. Congratulations, graduates, on this achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. At this time, I invite the senior members of the Urbana High School Choral Program to join the rest of the chorus. Led by Monica McCormick, the Urbana High School Combined Concert Choir, Show Choir, and Chamber Ensemble will perform the piece Like a Hawk.
To Thank you, Mrs. McCormick. I have the pleasure of introducing our second student speaker, Mr. Rashid Mahal. Honorary student, Rashid has been an active member of the tennis team, model UN, and Interactive Club. This year, he led the Econ Challenge team to the 5th consecutive state title. In the fall, Rashid will attend New York University to study finance and computer science. Please welcome Rashid.
Thank you. From subtle highs to friendly hellos, I believe in the power of warm welcome. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you. So, I want to start off by saying how big of an honor this is. All of you to be able to listen to me. Class of 2017, allow me to ask you guys a question. What are you feeling right now? Personally, I'm happy, a little sad, kind of hungry, and quite frankly, a bit nervous. Nervous because I've been given the task of delivering a speech which adds some sort of value to a group of people who I will always respect. I mean, in this class of ours, we have state athletes, artists, musicians, actors, and overall, some of the most passionate and kind people that I've ever met. Now, to get some initial inspiration for this speech, I just started watching some YouTube videos. But after watching a couple of these greatest grad speeches ever, or even greatest speeches of all time, I learned two things needed to deliver a great speech. One, your first name needs to be John. And two, your last name needs to be Kennedy. But in all seriousness, all of these graduation speeches I watched, they followed the same basic trend. They meticulously analyzed every aspect of high school, and then gave a quick, optimistic look towards the future. Yet, I reject this trend. The truth is, class of 2017, you've accomplished so much in such a diversity of fields that I could not possibly give you guys justice in the few short minutes I have. So, I won't. Instead, I'll dare to plunge into the future, and I'll approach it with the same lessons that you all have taught me along the way. Now, I realize that before you enter this next great phase in your life that's so cloaked in mystery, many of you will want to savor the time you have left in this relative comfort, and wait a little bit. But this nation was not built by those who waited. It was conquered by those who moved relentlessly forward, those who looked at that cloak of mystery with a twinkle in their eye and a fire in their heart. Yes, I know the thoughts of confronting this future, it may very well bring fear. But was it fear that got you to take that impossible class you thought you would never pass? Was it fear that got you to track for that sports team? Or to ask that person on a date? No. Nameless, unjustified terror. That's all that fear is, and that's all it ever was. The question then becomes not whether to confront this mysterious cloak of the future, but rather how to confront it. Well, here's what I've learned. 1, do it without anger. The reason I start off with this piece of advice is because honestly, it's probably the hardest to follow. Anger is something that's so instinctual, that it bubbles up inside of us. It's primal and volcanic. The only way to tame anger is through empathy and courage. The courage to love when others only hate. And the empathy to realize ourselves in the faces of others. Keep on doing this, and we'll make sure that the future is governed not by a flag of hatred, but rather by a banner of passion. 2. 2, do it with perseverance. Whatever future is hiding behind that mysterious cloak for you is going to be filled with challenges, painful, gut-wrenching challenges. It's your job to confront these challenges, not because they're easy, but because they're hard. Let me be very clear here. The challenges of the future are not something that we can or should escape from. They are hazardous to us all, and therefore, they require the best of us all. Keep on persevering through challenges, and that future will be better, not just for you, but for everyone. Keep in mind that it was these same challenges that sculpted you from those adolescent freshmen, young men and women I see here today. 3, do it with an open mind. Guys, it's a brave new world out there. And as we start to explore the earth we thought we knew, we're going to have our foundations shaken. And that's a beautiful thing, as long as we remember who we are and where we came from. One last thing, and I hate to say this, but for a lot of us, this is the end. Sure, there will be reunions and chance encounters in the future, but by and large, our time together is drawn to a close. To an external viewer, it might almost seem pathetic, really. After all, how can we say that we forged great bonds when we were only together for 4 momentary years? Yet, what these external viewers might not understand is that when great forces collide, their impact is measured not by how long they were together, but rather by the memories they forged during the smallest moments that they were. It is with this reasoning that I implore each and every one of you to cherish the time you have with everyone, no matter how short of a time that is. Because you never know when you're going to come across that memory that will last a lifetime. Class of 2017, that's all I got. Thank you, and God bless.
To Victoria, Rishabh, and the other 416 of you, it's no wonder I love my job, and it's no wonder that I'm one of the luckiest men in the world. One of the first of many incredible things I recognized about Urbana when I returned was how encouraging our students are of each other. Throughout the year, I've had the opportunity to talk with a lot of our seniors. We've talked about their current lives, the current state of our school, our hopes and dreams for the future. This week at graduation practice, we talked about gratitude. And I reminded the students that this evening is largely not about them in many ways. It's about the people who have encouraged them and supported them. And so to the beautiful people in the class of 2017, I tell you that your parents, your grandparents, your siblings are most proud of you. And with that in mind, I ask the audience, anyone having a son, daughter, or grandchild in this wonderful graduating class, please stand so that you may be recognized by our seniors. And now, just before we get ready for the distribution of our diplomas, I want to boast a bit and thank one other group of people. There are so many measures of success, and there are many reasons for that success. One of the measures that we hear a lot about this season is the amount of scholarships awarded and financial aid that a class has earned. I am totally blown away that the Urbana High School class of 2017 has been awarded a total of $19,511,194 in scholarships, grants, and aid. And the people who help these students get that are sitting right with them, right where they want to be. Teachers not only teach lessons in mathematics and history, they teach students how to increasingly think for themselves. They turn to literature and they teach them about character. They teach them about citizenship, about fairness. They guide, they counsel, and they coach. They promote that in the really important game of life, it is not the points on the scoreboard, but rather how we play the game and how we carry ourselves each day with dignity and honor. Every senior has memories of great teachers. At this time, I ask all Urbana High School faculty and staff to stand so that they may be recognized by the class of 2007. Lastly, we have a request of the audience. There's a tradition at Urbana of a dignified graduation program because while we believe that certainly this is a time for celebration, it's also perhaps mostly a time for quiet reflection about the experiences and hard work that have brought these seniors to their graduation. Each of our students has worked hard to arrive here this evening, and they clearly have demonstrated that throughout the year and during our practices. Their behavior has indicated that this ceremony is very important to them. And for this reason, we ask you hold your applause as these students' names are read to show all respect and give them the dignified ceremony they have worked so hard for. Once our last graduate has received his diploma, we invite you to celebrate in any way you feel that's appropriate for the moment. There is no greater honor for the administration and faculty of our school than to proclaim that the seniors seated before us have met all the local and state requirements to earn their Maryland High School diplomas. Dr. Albert, honored guests, parents, seniors, and friends, it's a pleasure to present the Urbana High School class of 2017. Will the first row please rise?
Emma Elizabeth Shirey, Zion Rashad Kidd, Kelsey Nicole Jones, Shane Joseph Skipper, Eleanor Nicole Crawford, Anish Chowdhury Couture, Samantha Marie Kellogg, Samuel Christian Gaitis, Dawn John Nguyen, Daniel Ahmed, Erin Elizabeth Eby, Hunter Samuel Wallace, Lauren Gabrielle Casey, Carlo Reed O'Brien Skipper, Z.D. Ball,
Marie Yachman, Brian Taylor Stanley, Ashley Nicole Runkles, Jake Andrew McCosey, Ni Shang Ling, Hunter Nicholas Hoffman, Kiara Rose Wei Lin Liu, Mohammed Shamir Shahab, Lois Moishi Mensa, Adam Michael Vecchioni, Megan Irene Engelberger, Evan Dan. Kevion Nashay Thomas.
Victoria Ann Gill. Thomas Joseph Seeley II. Alexandra Bethany Schwartz. Brandon Thomas Carriati. Jenna Lynn Kuntz. Logan B. Marwala. Audrey Eliane Payne. Anoop Pavan De Prima. Nakora Destiny Johnson. Stephen Michael Moore. Caroline Margaret Pullen. Keisha Panmathan. Alyssa Shermer. Shub Nahar.
Eric Ray Musa. Alexa Nicole McKenzie. Jonathan Eric Monk. Juliet Kelly Maria Devereaux. Andrew Jordan Bullock. Kayla Lee France. Ethan Brett Ebert Zavos. Dana Ellen Summer Evans. Kofi Antwi Wahed. Brooke Alia Percy. Peter Mauricia Andrade. Nanar Roger Kirkunian. Connor Daniel Royston. Isabella Alicia Gill.
Fiona Ryan McEnroe. Jack Taylor Geron. Brittany Noel Bostic. Timothy Stephen Rivard. Kirsten Nicole Hall. Peter Mason Gallo. Lahan Nu Ian Toe. Cole Christopher Dillman. Catherine Victoria Gerber. Damon John Halvis. Taylor Michelle Goodrich. Mahad Rugli Abdi. Delia Ann Marie Sight. Andrew Randolph Brock.
Brandon Scott Payne. Julia Catherine Bratburd. Reese Geraldo Clark. Catherine Ann Blake. Ryan Barry Finley. Logan Dana Besh. Nicholas James Gamage. Isabel Luciana LaRocca. Stephen Alexander Bullock. Kendall Danielle Lavora. Ethan Andrew Salcedo. Jacqueline Victoria Dunnigan. Lucas James Hayes. Peyton Rose Milstead.
Sabrina Claire Soros. Joshua Tyler Hesterbaum. Sarah Christensen McKee. Timothy Michael Scotcha. Cameron Elizabeth McIntyre. Raj Singh Vasan. Gabriel Harper Yorso. Joshua Hudson Keller. Kirsten Helena Reich. Maxwell Allen Grant. Grace Bean. Victor Wei Wang. Danielle Marie Benedetto. Griffin Michael Snyder.
Alexander Patrick Jones. Amnia Ahmed Salem. Akil Kapoor. Samantha Jordan Betts. Shabir Mohammed Badarzada. Yana Haas. Juan Pablo Ramirez Rojas. Allison Rose Jones. Garrett Paul Drummond. Lindsay Carson McIntosh. Hunter Shokin Quartucci. Laura Marie Gajowski. Charles Finn Kennedy. Olivia Catherine Brady.
Natalie Wynn. Jake Garrett Pike. Lauren Elizabeth Stein. Ryan Thomas Reed. Alexandra Ruth Lundstedt. Tyler James Nolan. Isabella Morgan Edoedo. Sean Christopher Thomas Clausen. Heather Marie Hardy. Antonio Noe Bravo. Jalen Rose Blessing. Ethan Daniel Weiss. Mira Stewart Pennant. Noah Clyde Rowe.
Dominic James Pasierno. Christina May Barnes. Xavier Keith Campbell. Elizabeth Catherine Smith. Christopher George Barton. Susanna Cheryl Midlock. Logan Michael Bosma. Jillian Louise Damiana Edoedo. Cyrus Clay Shorman. Sienna Ann Asierno. John Anthony Sanford. Lindsay Jordan Meyer. Mark Stanley Shekletsky Jr. Bianca Alyssa Bonnie.
Jessica Jordan Smith. John Forrest Edmonds Jr. Helen Marie Hayes Lone. Dominic Ryan Wisan Vince Cruz. Kia Trisal. Keith Patrick Cusimano. Caitlin Marie Jones. Eva Juliet Kanaski King. Ryan Carter Jones. Lisa Vanessa Compress. Trent Cruz Parsman. Victoria Renee Morales. Patrick Charles Dempsey.
David Philip Grimaldi. Veronica Renee Rachel. Michael Timothy Meyer. Abigail Chelsea DeCady. Brian Christopher Hall. Saiba Bakra. Alex Vincent Fincham. Kelly Ashley Roberts. Benjamin Charles Hayes. Isabella Rachel Miller. Eric Stanley Zimmerman. Megan Alyssa Wagner. Wilfreda Isvera. Samantha Lynn Coffey.
Shannon Eileen Pierce. Elizabeth Jeanette Petoskey. Justin Michael Wade. Angela Lynn Powers. Don Cornelius Tyrone Mitchell Jr. Anna Mary Ugast. Thomas Scott de la Vega. Aaliyah Janae Smith. Ali Tiara. Chinmayi Hamama. Wesley Allen Smith. Manuela Asay Asante. Michael Brian Crowder.
Cameron Jordan Barnes. Adriana Elizabeth Huthwaite. Baraka Ralph Pombe Jarvis. Agnes Eldo. Michael Jonathan Shulman. Janelle Chelsea Essie Hawkins. Adam Christopher Martin. Carissa Ann Tundo. Demetrios Vasilios Fotopoulos. Sarah Isabella Skotak. Patrick O'Neill Musser Jr. Allison Daniela Rivera. Stephen Eugene Hammond Jr. Meredith Rose Shives.
Francesca Delaney Newton. Keith Alexander Rosencrantz Ryder. Lauren Ann Chua. James Ian Davis. Rebecca Seiler. Andrew Stephen Lemus. Rachel Elizabeth Reeves. Oscar Armando Flores. Shaylin Marie Bissell. William Henry Brock. Zoe Camille Herman. Wilson Douglas Day. Michaela Patricia Morales. John Walter Burleson.
Kyle Joseph McQuillan. Carrie Jordan Dorsey. Justin Michael Farmer. Savannah Elizabeth Bridges. Colin Alexander Doty. Courtney Taylor Parnell. Charles Thayer Benton. Alyssa Lynn King. Mahad Zohor Mubarak. Aya Cho. Philip Taylor Ramsey. Bridget Gia Hahn. Kyle Zachary Rosencrantz Ryder. Tara Jordan Gibson.
Riley Ann McLean. Scott Allen Sackett. Caitlin Marie Morella. Matthew Allen Talley. Jamie Nicole Andrews. Danny Gamaliel Reyes. Sage Lillis Santora. Melvin Alexander Bell. Sarah Michelle Jesus. Griffin James Mulder. Nina Brooke Escalante. Sean Colin Gary. Brooke Teresa Taylor. Matthew Joseph Clark.
Logan Hunter Arneson. Ciliana Isabel Ordaz. Simon Nicholas Bruce Entich. Jocelyn Taylor. Renteria. Tyler Stephen Jew. Madison Elizabeth Abel. Andrew Christopher Schomburg. Gabriella Caroline Grimaldi.
Chelsea Ann Tesoro. Ryan William Davis. Michaela Lee Nelson. Riley Alexander Jones. Whitney Marie Robertson. William Turley. Sarah Danielle Risbaki. Keegan Patrick Webb. Morgan Ashley Guerrero. Brooks Cameron Hasden. Allison Nicole Hoffman. Benjamin Isaac Harris. Mia Saray Short. Aaron Bradley Clem.
Chase Andrew Carmel. Rebecca Ashurian Ali. Xavier Christopher Mangioletti. Julia V. Levido. Laszlo Robert Workman. Jesse Deborah Williams. Adam Yale Abrams. Emma Lauren Dacey. Kobe Das Clark. Haley Noel Gorman. Otis Sandeep Fedke. Alexandra Jade Lineker. Alexander Pepper Jones. Nuren Nowruz Samad.
Miranda Lynn King. Aheem DeAndre Bird. Alyssa Ann Larison. Blake Jennings Scott. Courtney Lynn Talbot. Benjamin Scott Trumbull. Anne Catherine Coleman. Joseph Cyprian Danner. Abigail Grace Grabowski. Joseph Dempsey. Carly Ariana Garcia. Dawson Reed Disita. Rachel Elizabeth Angel. Dylan Thomas Salva.
Elias Otto Fryer. Cassidy Ray Stone. Luke Patrick Ryan. Yvette Velvet Lee. Scott Robert Neidiger. Paulina Sophia Payne. Matthew Carl Fairbanks. Madison Jane Louise Wagner. William Michael Vale. Hannah Joe Frazier. Jason Lang Tan. Claire Julia Chabot. Koresh Torbazari. Emma Gray Partlaw.
Brianna Marie Pacheco. Demir Villa Udabina. Sarah Emily Plotnick. Brittany Sharon Lang Blood. Levi Jordan Trumbull. Trudy Hiram Shaw. Justin Frank Bellows. Anushka Sinha. John Adam Ferrari. Abigail Marie Gorsuch.
Kayla Janae Asadi. Khan Topaz. Keith Gabrielle Elizabeth Lepetsky. Thomas Michael Julian Jr. Catherine Yan Lee. Jacob David Polo. Kahindi Adabolo Ayamuzi. Joseph Tyler Skidmore. Aishwarya Prasad. Ariana Elise Sutskot. Brian Tyler Davis. Tess Margaret Fiorentino.
Catherine Jane Duffy. Joseph Thomas Robinson. Maggie Claire Shee. Matias Alfredo Salazar Garcia. Avanaya Tiagarajan. Suhail Jawahardi. Christine Francis Wate. Dustin James Dominguez. Daniela Montana. Xavier Nicholas Ferguson. Jinhan Sun. Jacob Christopher Krzbacki. Allison Marie McKee. Kyle Forbes Jones.
Colin Jacob Dunn. Casey Alexandra Vallow. Matthew Joseph Seaback. James Austin O'Connor. Marcus Jonathan Holder. Keely Natasha Nolan. Daniel Jacob Reed. Jessica Ray Hoover. Dean Laura Foster. Aisha Jamiluddin. Sebastian Salazar Garcia. Mia Michelle Kim. Alexander Eugene Damu. Mackenzie Jean Sloan Sicklesteel.
Abigail Lynn Nixon. Jason Jacob Delgado. Emily Laura Quinn. Matthew Damon Lee. Lauren Natalie Simpson. Mason Christian Mather. Emma Snow Ridgway. Robert Joel McIntyre Jr. Daria Sultani. Tyler Antoine Nguyenwa. Ashley K. Harper. Bryce Frederick Pave. Rebecca Marie Duke. Riley Christopher Berry.
Cole Matthew Hammond. Ashley Wong G. Song. Tyler John Webe. Jayla Eden McKeever. Cody Conrad Muir. Ariana Lee Gibson. Thomas Gerard Watasha. Emily Claire Pearson. Ryan Michael Sappington. Lauren Nicole Weller. Matthew Paulo Doyle Gonzalez. Tyler Gray Seitzinger. Daniel Steele Land. Emma Kate Secker Freeman.
Patrick Small, Jonathan Carter Steins, Julia Marie Burlock, Corey James Williams Allen, Erica Jane